Hello everyone, today in Sangee's Cookery we'll see how to prepare a mochai katrika chene karakurambu. I know this is going to be something like a Greek and Latin for people who don't understand Tamil. So basically we're going to prepare this with lima beans or the field beans and brinjals as well as elephant yam. And this has got a unique taste, especially because we're going to add the field beans or the lima beans, or in Kannada it's called as the avarekkalu. And this is definitely going to add flavor, and this is a season, winter, that is December, January, February is the season where you get this mochai or the avarekkalu or the field beans. So make use of it and prepare this. So let's see how interestingly we can prepare this. I've taken a handful of hyacinth beans. It is only the seeds. What I've done, this is the hyacinth beans, or it is called as avarekkalu in Kannada or mochai in Tamil. So we have to just peel the skin and you will find the seeds like this. What I have done is I have soaked in water overnight and I have actually taken the skin out. If you soak it in water, you will be able to peel it and remove the skin easily. So you can see the difference. 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut, 1 tablespoon of the chutney dal, lemon size tamarind soaked in hot water, gingery oil required for seasoning, elephant yam around 1 handful, 3 brinjals, 1 spoon of sambar powder, salt as per taste, turmeric powder around half a teaspoon, black pepper around half a teaspoon, black till around half a teaspoon, some curry leaves required for seasoning, 2 medium-sized tomatoes, 1 handful of small onions and 6 to 7 flakes of garlic, and for seasoning 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, half a teaspoon of methi seeds or the fenugreek seeds, half a teaspoon of jeera and 3 to 4 red chilies. Small onions around 3 to 4 which is crushed, and 2 to 3 flakes of garlic which is crushed. First, in the pressure pan I'm just adding some gingery oil, and once it gets heated up I'm just going to add the jeera, mustard seeds, methi seeds and the red chilies. I'm also adding some curry leaves on the seasoning. To this I'm going to add the crushed onion and garlic paste. Let it fry for a few minutes. Now I'm adding the chopped brinjals. I'm also adding the elephant yam which has been sliced like this in square shape, and also the avarekkalu or the hyacinth beans which I have peeled and soaked in water, and I have taken the seed out. I'm adding 2 handfuls of this. Just wanted to show you how to take out the seed out. If you just squeeze it like this, you can see the skin comes out and the seed comes like this. Now at this stage I'm just going to add the tomatoes which is roughly chopped, salt and also the sambar powder. Let this get cooked in the gingery oil. Gingery oil gives a very good taste for the karakurambu, but in case if you don't have gingery oil or if you don't like the smell of gingery oil, you can substitute with any other cooking oil. While this is getting fried, just going to grind the coconut, the fried gram, black pepper powder and black till, and I've added few curry leaves, just 3 to 4 curry leaves, and I'm just going to grind this into a smooth paste by adding some water. So I'm just going to add the tamarind extract. Now you can see that all the veggies are getting cooked in the tamarind sauce. Now at this stage I'm just going to add in the ground masala as well. We are adding some black pepper basically because the hyacinth beans has a tendency of producing gas, and people tend to get gas related problems. So to offset that we are adding black pepper. At this stage you can check for salt. If in case you want to add a little bit of jaggery powder, you can add about half a teaspoon. This is just to offset the taste of the tamarind and the tomatoes. Now we're going to close the lid of the pressure pan and we're going to keep it for 3 whistles. After 3 whistles, I'm just going to open the pressure. Come to a nice consistency. This is the consistency of the karakurambu. Let's do the final seasoning. Just keep this aside. So for the final seasoning, I'm just going to add some gingerly oil in a kadai. So once the oil gets heated up, I'm just going to add the seasoning, which will be some more of mustard seeds, jeera and methi seeds, and some red chilies. I added the small onions sliced into thin strips and also the finely chopped garlic. We're going to fry this for a few minutes before we transfer this to the main dish. So finally, you can add a little bit of gingerly oil. So the very tasty Avarakalu Katrika Chenai Karakurambu is ready to be tasted. This goes very well with white rice and papads, and it is very tasty. Please share your opinion and valuable feedback, and if you like it, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.